This call was decrypted, and the transcript was reported by the media. However, the original audio recording was never released. Apparently, the phone was either far away from the two people or in a bag or backpack, and so the caller, mistaken for Hannah, did not hear any instructions from the operator. The following is a dramatization that appeared in the media with a transcript of the audio recording. You live in this country? Yes. English? Yes, I'm English. Where are you from exactly? Farrington. My name is Sarah. Sarah. Yes. From the movement of the phone, police assumed that Hannah was traveling by car in the early morning hours. From the voice and accent of the caller, they determined that he was an elderly South Asian male, leaving them with many possible suspects. Fortunately for the investigation, Hannah's cell phone was still on when the call was discovered and all reports were made. Thus, it was possible to determine the approximate location where she may have been. The phone was in Portsmouth, 30 kilometers from where Hannah was last seen. It took several hours to find the exact location. Eventually, the girl's phone was found at a waste collection point along with her handbag. By this time, the police feared the worst. They were treating Hannah's case as a kidnapping, but after discovering some of her personal belongings, they decided that it could be a case of murder. A few hours later, the investigators' worst fears were confirmed. On March 16th, Hannah Foster's body was found in the countryside in the bush. It was found thanks to the great efforts of the authorities, who involved hundreds of people to search all the places where the victim's cell phone was located. It should be noted that the body was several kilometers away from the recycling center where the cell phone and purse were found. Therefore, the assumption was made that the person who did this first got rid of Hannah's body, and then proceeded to dispose of her belongings. Forensic examination of Hannah's body established that the cause of death was asphyxia, as a result of strangulation on the face and neck. There were scratches on the girl's body. It was evident that she was fighting for her life. In addition, she had various hematomas on her head and legs. Forensics also found that she had been raped before the murder, and a DNA sample was taken from her body in the form of seminal fluid. The police entered the sample into their database of all registered offenders, but the search was inconclusive. The sample was therefore saved for later comparison with possible suspects. At that moment, it was clear to the investigators that they needed to find the person who had taken Hannah's life. But the job was difficult, as they had no leads and no specific suspects. The investigation team decided that perhaps by reviewing the CCTV footage they might be able to find something. They reviewed hundreds of hours of footage from all the cameras along the path of Hannah's phone, and concluded that the girl had been abducted and transported to the location where she was found in a white van.